There we go. All right, y'all. What's the word? Man, y'all gonna be surprised by this one. You know, we got the triangle offense back.
Yeah.
Julian is in the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Demi, make some noise for Julian.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I'm
There
so
we
happy
go.
he's here with us today.
Go ahead and just get that for myself.
There we go. Well, as y'all know, this could have been a text, but we made it a podcast. I'm Big Esco. We got who we got here? We got Demi here. What's up, Demi? What's the word?
What's going on?
And of course, like we said in the intro, we got J Daddy here.
Yeah.
Been
After
around the
hiatus.
world, back again.
Long anticipated.
Yeah.
Man, well, I know where we're gonna catch up at. Something we all been doing separately. All of us been in some weddings lately. I guess it's the end of wedding season. You know,
Yes.
uh, thank God. I barely made it to mine. uh, but yeah, man, we're gonna start with Julian here. Because I seen you online. You know, you an enigma online, and I saw you in Kelsey's story, and I was like, hold on, Julian got the fade. What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
must be something important going on.
No, yeah, we had a little wedding this weekend. Not even a little wedding, a big wedding. It was a huge celebration, man. Some of our friends from college that are now family to us, man. Me and Kelsey were actually in their wedding this weekend. So was Jameson. So I mean our entire family was a part of their wedding celebration. I mean, it was just a beautiful thing.
Hold up. You said Jameson was in the wedding?
Jameson was in the wedding as well, man. Walked down. He was one of the ring bearers. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy, right?
That's so
Yeah,
funny.
we had a great time. Like it was good to see all of our friends get together, man. Celebrate a lot of these people we haven't seen in a couple of years. Like I said, most of us are all friends from college, ran around the same circle. So I mean, it's good anytime we get together and just celebrate one another, celebrate love, and just like continue growth within our friend group. Like it's beautiful to see everybody just ascending together.
Type shit.
So that was remarkable, and just to get to celebrate my brother, man. I know how much Sierra. I know they won't mind me using her name. Sierra means to Brandon. So,
Well, it's legal now, so
yeah, just to see him take that.
We can look it up now.
Yeah, and I just know for her too. Like this was like the icing on the cake. They've already, bought cars together, homes. Their family have 2 kids together, so this is for her. I know that this is really like the stamp on everything, where she could really sit back and okay, I've done it, and I've gotten everything that I feel like a woman is looking for preemptively. They've checked those boxes, so
right.
now they can really just step into their marriage and just see what that's going to have entail, and just how they grow together. No matter how long you've been together, dating somebody, even the things that y'all accomplish together, it's different when you actually get married. I don't care what nobody say. So yeah, I'm just happy, man. I'm happy to celebrate love for everybody else and celebrate my own love too. Like there was a point there in the wedding where I got to really just appreciate my own marriage for what it's been over the past 3 years, and yeah, just a lot of reflection.
Yeah. Because they've been knowing each other. I mean, obviously since Mizzou. That's what I was gonna ask. Is there like a secret Mizzou club of people who like we stayed together? Is it like a badge? Is there a secret badge of honor? It feels like there should be. If there's not,
maybe there should be, but I don't know. I don't know of it. If it is, I'm not a member. But we have stayed together.
oh, you're a member.
Oh, that's like you're definitely a member.
You're a member whether you know it or not, buddy. Because who was that? I was Jamal like posted a video on him and Lakeisha got 3 daughters now, and they've been together since I've known them since that was college, so since 2009 2010 basically.
Yeah.
And he was just like, oh my god, 5-hour trip with these 3 girls. But I remember when he was making that 12-hour trip from Texas to Como to Chicago to see her and do all the other stuff. And it's like it's a decent amount, I feel like, of Black Mizzou couples with children and a whole bunch of shit. Like that shit is interesting because obviously we didn't go to HBCU. We went to PWI HBCU during our era there.
Right.
But that shit is definitely interesting. for sure.
Yeah. How about y'all? How was y'all weddings?
Well, I was gonna ask Demi. Demi was actually in the wedding. I wasn't like
Yeah.
in the wedding, you know. I was gonna see what hers was like.
Yeah.
So I was in my great aunt's wedding.
Oh, that's
Yes.
fire.
So she actually asked all of her nieces and nephews to be her wedding party. So that was pretty cool. So her and her husband been together 5 years. They finally, decided to tie the knot. So she called me and she was like, "Niece, I really want you to be in my wedding." So I was like, "Okay." So I got everything. I did have the wedding drama. I ordered a dress and got something completely different.
That dress looked
So
trash.
that was yes, it was horrible. And then I had to order another dress. Shout out to Fashion Nova because they came through. Got my dress there in 24 hours and it worked out perfectly. So
Hey,
yes.
that is real. I was
Fashion
dripped out
Nova
of
came
Fashion
through.
Nova too. Out to Fashion Nova for the wedding looks.
Hey, Fashion Nova came through. So, but it was good. It was good. It was a good wedding. You could tell that she was happy. Everybody she needed to be there was there.
Yeah.
And it was a good time.
So this is Teddy's mom?
No, so she's Teddy's aunt. So it's my granddad's sister.
Okay.
Mhm.
See, I thought it was his wedding for a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Mm-mm.
Right. You said great. Yeah. So
Yeah, my great aunt. Mhm.
grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the difference
So,
between I mean I'm not trying to guess your great aunt's age, you know. But what's the difference between a older people wedding and a younger people wedding?
I would say that older people wedding, like, they don't care about all the extra stuff. She like, look, we done been together. I'm getting married. Like because I was like, you want to do like a bachelorette bridal? She was like, I'm too old for all that. Just be there at the wedding. Like,
That's fair.
so I feel like we saved a lot of money because she didn't, we didn't have to do all the extras. But it was nice. Like, it was just genuine love. You could tell that they was like just ready to take the next step. So it was still nice though. But I think that was the big difference. She wasn't trying to do all the extras.
Okay. Cause I asked because for my wedding, I was the DJ. One, it was a
That's pretty
destination
cool.
wedding. So I had to go to Riviera Narit, I think is the name. I honestly don't
Nice.
know where I was at, but that shit was like it was a little vacation bay. It was off the Pacific or whatever. So shout out to Brandy and Brian for trusting me to curate the vibes. At the wedding. I was telling Alexia they probably the first people I knew like Brandy and Brian like when they were. I don't know if they first started dating, but like while they were dating, Brian was like, "Yeah, me and my girl, we was playing your Valentine's Day mix." Yeah, I did the wedding. You know what I mean? I must did a good job. So that was tight. You know what I mean? Because I feel like other people who have got me for their wedding, I did like my friend Bino, who did like a lot of the video for like the clothes I did last time or whatever. And Bino I'm older than him. So it's just like me and him just create like a cool relationship. And he was just like, I need a DJ, somebody I could trust. I know he liked my music. But it was like, I know Brian, you know what I'm saying? Just was like, no, I really be listening to the mixes. This is the only reason I'm asking you in real life. So I was like, that's what's up. But, I can only compare my first destination wedding was Julian's. And that was debauchery. Because it was right after the pandemic and it was just all of our college friends and people at Mizzou party way too hard. So this one was much more like family, still friends, still getting, having a few sips for sure. But a lot less of that. But I feel like it's so much pressure as the DJ to keep the party going. And then I had people from two different places. So like Brian's from St. Louis. So, it can start feeling real St. Louis real easy, And then she's from DC. So then I'm like, I wasn't trying to play her, just only like play some Wale. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas say from St. Louis, like play some jingles. Like, hey, I don't, you know what I'm saying? But they start requesting that. I played that, play a little Shot Glizzy, play some Brent. So I didn't know if I was supposed to play some go-go, you know what I mean? Like I didn't know how deep I was supposed to get, So that's always funny. Just hearing what people actually like want to hear. You know, like you'd be so surprised the songs that people like got deep down inside themselves. They're like, I want to hear this song. And it's like, what? Why do you want to hear this song? But it's your wedding, so I just want to make you happy. So it's all it was fun and just getting to see, like I said, like you said, seeing friends that you don't get to hang out with as much probably as you should or whatever. Because I feel like Brian is actually the friend that left St. Louis. Like everybody else that was from St. Louis that was there, we still live in St. Louis and kind of see each other for the most part. So it was like, damn, I got to see Brian, which was kind of an interesting kind of twist on it too. So I I definitely not. It was funny too because like that thin line of like now you get older and it's like you used to laugh like no I'm gonna get all my money's worth for shit. So it's like at the resort I'm waking up dummy early. I'm watching the sunrise. I'm the first in line
Yeah.
at breakfast.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm definitely that person now. Like I'm not playing about that shit
I'm the
no
first
more.
in line. First in line at breakfast is crazy.
Hey, well, first of all, shout out to Brandy. I feel like this was Brandy's idea. She got great taste. So the resort we was at was A1. This is like a
That's what's
5-star
up.
resort. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So it was like, yeah, I got all my money's worth.
Yeah.
Went to dinner, the Mexican dinner. I'm sitting there, yeah. Play me all the songs. They asked me if I want some shit. Yes. It's all inclusive. I want everything. You know what I mean? So that's always a good time.
That's good. I'm happy that you brought up. You kind of touched on pressures that the DJs face at like weddings or even events in general, because that's something that definitely crosses my mind every time I've seen you DJ. I'm like, I wonder. I try to limit interaction with you because I'm like, I don't want to be a distraction either. Because it's like I feel like, at least for me, I feel like you toting this fine line where it's like I could very easily get in my bag to where the shit is just flowing what I'm about to play next, based off the vibes of the crowd, where I feel like this is going. I know this song is gonna mess you up. This song, okay, I already kind of got that, but also depending on how that crowd is, the crowd kind of did. It's like, all right, I'm still trying to figure out my end. What's gonna be the thing that gets everybody engaged on the floor? Because it's like I just got to get y'all activated. Once I got y'all activated, y'all good. Y'all, it don't matter what I throw on is gonna keep y'all coming. Y'all gonna stay out on the dance floor, but I gotta get y'all activated. And there was a moment at the wedding this weekend with our DJ. He's DJ probably at least at this point now 4 or 5 of our chapter weddings
Mm-hmm.
since my wedding. And so everybody who's gotten married in my chapter after me, he's been our DJ because he also is the bros too.
Right,
So
right,
we
right.
all know him. So after you was at the wedding, he killed shit at the
Yeah,
wedding. Everybody like,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
we need him to DJ our wedding too. I'm like, bet.
Yeah.
He's just been doing everybody's wedding over the past 3 years. And there was a point in the wedding where it wasn't too many people on the dance floor, and I could just see mentally he was still trying to figure it out. Like, all
The
right,
wheels get to turn.
the crowd, every crowd is different. I get it, and I'm like, let me go check. So I do what I always try to do when but that's just me too being. I'm always trying to make sure everybody feels included and just like I'm cognizant of everybody in the room. So I go over, excuse me, and I'm like, you need something? He like, yeah. Can you, man, can you just give me a drink? I'm like, yeah, because I could tell like that drink is what's. You just need something to kind of unlock your brain. Like, all right, I'm ready.
Did he have to MC too? Did he have to talk on the mic
Yeah,
and like
and
introduce?
yeah,
Yeah, see, that's
you know,
the thing.
yeah. So having to facilitate, be the MC and the DJ is a different thing. So I was just like, that's just something to cross my mind. I'm like, I always try to
So
be engaged and aware because, like I said, I've only outside of you, he's the only other person I know that's a DJ, George. But I always try to make sure, like, all right, I don't want to interact too much with my niggas, but I also want to interact with you and have fun because I'm having fun, So
right. I think it depends on the party. So for weddings, for me, I'm always telling them, no, tell me all the songs that you want to hear. Because it's like it's your party. And like if you got the space for 4 hours, dinner is gonna be an hour. It's gonna be like that hour in between shit. So it's really only gonna be a couple hours of partying. So if like you want to hear, Webby with my people, like put that down. Because it's 1,000 songs that I could play technically to kind of keep the party going. But if it's some songs that they're like, nah, I want to hear this shit in particular, that always helps. But like, I struggle with this being a person that like, and actually this could be a good lead into like some new music or whatever that we should talk about. But like, I struggle with playing new music and playing hits that people want to hear. So like to me, I always gauge just upon like where I am and then also what time of the day it is. And if somebody else is DJing after me. Cause it's like I'm not afraid to take the liberties and play some shit I know nobody here knows. That doesn't bother me. Like you can't shame me. I don't feel shame as a DJ. It's like, oh, they like these songs. Like whatever. Like you're not a DJ. So become a DJ. And then you could, you know what I'm saying? You can play what you want to play. But for me, it's like if it's the daytime, if his family's around, okay, I need to get into some classics. I need to play some like up tempo R&B. You know what I mean? Some hits, some family friendly shit. You know, if it's nighttime, you know, damn, do I need to play all the hits right now? You know, somebody after me, are they gonna play it? Depending on the person after me, they may be in a whole different bag. And like, I should probably play all the trap shit now because they're gonna play something totally different. Because I'm not the nigga. I'm not finna play house. I'm not finna play blends. I'm not finna, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna play like alternative versions of shit. Like, no, I want to hear the shit. You know what I mean? So that's always a thing. Cause like, you know, Glorilla, right? She just dropped her project or whatever. She already got like 5 fucking hits off that project.
Yeah.
That like the club, the bar, wherever the fuck you at, it's going up instantly. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I feel like for a lot of male DJs, outside of a person like Mars, like they don't play the girl rap songs.
Big mistake.
And that's why I'm a better DJ than a lot of people outside of the women DJs. You know what I'm saying? Like the dudes, because it's like, yeah, I'm gonna play that JT. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. No, this shit fire. We want to hear Glorilla.
Come on, bro.
Come on. We can't sit up here and pretend like we don't want to hear it.
And then I definitely got the you gotta play the TGIF, you know what I'm saying? Thank God it's Friday. You play that anywhere. And then I did St. Mary's football game.
Oh,
So
okay.
hella kids out there, they like, whoa, you know, don't get it too crunk in here. Cause you know you can get it.
Yeah.
In St. Louis, I could, you know, start running some joints off. Like you just play Sexy Red for an hour in St. Louis. It's the kids, it's gonna get too turned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was playing like I started playing like my dad was in the booth with me. So you know, in between like a play, damn, somebody scored, we walking back to the kickoff. They like little instrumental on, you know what I'm saying? Play a little Usher. You know what I'm saying? Like just creating that mood. And like I've been to enough games now where I was like, oh, this is actually fun.
Yeah.
Like picking songs to kind of instrumentals, even like because like you a kid, it's like you out. If you just hear an instrumental to a song that you really like at a game somewhere, you're tired. Like you're excited, you're having a good time. You're like, oh shit, you know, man, they know this song. Like that always, I feel like makes you feel a certain type of way. So that's kind of like one how I gauge what I'm gonna play next. Like, damn, it's 11:30. This place closed at 1. What am I waiting on? I might as well turn this bitch up one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might as well play some shit that everybody want to hear. They've been drinking enough. Versus it's 7. Or maybe I could play like some new shit mixed in with like a 2000s joint or like a classic 90s joint. That shouldn't throw the next DJ off that I'm playing. If I'm playing some shit from the 90s and that's throwing you off, then you really don't got shit to play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's
so.
Yeah, that's
how you feel about it? Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say because that's definitely something that I think about. Where I'm like, if I was DJing, I would be like you. I'm gonna play new shit because I still listen to new stuff, and just the crux of being a DJ, you were the one who broke the new records.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And yeah, our medium is different for how we receive new music now. But the DJ still has that place where it's like, no, you can play some fire shit where it's like, damn, I ain't never heard this. What is this? Shazam it. Or then, okay, you heard it, but then 6 months later, you're like, damn, I heard this song 6 months ago. Ryan played this. You know what I'm saying?
No,
so
man.
it's like you said, you do have to, the crowd definitely is going to dictate that heavily, but I for sure would still be somebody who's playing new music that came out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
this
don't
came
want to
out
throw off
last
the
night.
mood.
Yeah. You know
That's
what I'm
really what it is. You just don't want to throw off the mood. So if like the mood is crunk, then don't go slow.
Right.
Even if you play some new shit that they don't know, like keep the mood up. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I think it's like you can't be like a music snob. So like I went over I had a like a session with Charlie Chan. soprano or whatever. You know what I mean? And you know, for people who listen who don't know, legendary St. Louis DJ. But I mean, he's the official DJ for Run DMC. So they lost Jam Master Jay and they made Charlie Chan. So that's just letting you know the level of DJ that this and experience this man has. And he was like, yeah, he showed me his crates and his folder. Man, he got like, oh yeah, here are the new TikTok songs that's coming out. Here the XYZ. I'm like, oh yeah, you just gotta have everything. Like it don't even like you're doing a service. If it's kids, you gotta play some kid songs. Like it's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? If it's the older 40-year-old 90s cats, 50s, they want to hear some 90s shit. You know what I mean? You can mix in the new stuff, but it better be the best of the new stuff.
Yeah, that they've heard for sure.
That they've heard for sure, or some new stuff that you know that they haven't heard that you'd be like, okay. Yeah. Like they could still in their pocket. You know what I mean? Like stay in their pocket. Yeah. So what you think about that new Dom Kennedy class of 95?
It was perfect. When it dropped, I saw it pop up and I was like, this is perfect timing. This is perfect timing. And then it was just refreshing because it was I enjoyed it more than the last project, and I still enjoyed the last one.
But yeah, what was that one called? For Your Eyes Only?
Don't give me the line.
Right. I'm finna look too.
The class of 95 was I was very happy with it. It was I love Stalker. And then before that we had West from the West Side of Love 3.
Dang, what was from the West Side of Love 2?
Yeah.
Oh, duh. For West Side of Love 2. Duh. I know that.
So no, I enjoyed this more because this was more of the sonically was more of what it is that I like to hear from Dom.
Oh, this is Dom. Yeah. This is pure Dom. And to that point, I love Stalker is like a album with him and T-Fly.
Yeah.
So,
it was cool.
Right.
I mean, I also understand as the head of his whole label and what it is he's doing over there, you more so kind of help. You get to a certain point where, all right, now I'm really exposing my artists and breaking my artists. I'm hopping on their projects so that there's some familiarity for y'all as far as who I am and my sounds, but this is my artist.
Yeah. And to that point, I'm just looking now back at the projects. Like I really did from the West Side of Love 3 got that song with Quentin Miller that I really liked. And then Rap and Roll actually had like a few joints on there. But to your point though, this one feels different. Like this feels like Dom, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and it's always with Dom, it's like I feel like a lot of people who like stopped listening to Dom didn't really like the West Coast. Cause to me, he just got hella West Coast.
Yeah, that's all it was.
You know, like he got hella West Coast.
Yeah. And if you love West Coast music, like you said, he still was gonna resonate with you, even though he was doing different things on his projects, but it was just different versions and different sounds from the West Coast.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all. Yeah. As well as just being more feature heavy as far as his artists that he was bringing in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What'd you say, Demi?
Dude, because I feel like we skipped over Glorilla because when you guys started talking about it, my mic and stuff started messing up, so I couldn't chime in.
No, we waited. We waited. We went to Dom Kennedy real quick while you had some technical difficulty. So
yeah, I was like, hold on, we gotta run that back.
Yeah, talk to us about Glow. What's up?
First of all, I love her project because one, I feel like it's genuinely her, and I like it so much because like it's perfect for our age group. The fact that she had Vivica A. Fox on the beginning of that song from Set It Off, like what?
Yeah.
She went in her bag on this one. Like I'm so proud of her. I'm so happy. I was so happy listening to it.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy too at this time. You know, Julian, we had to talk a good talk last time about Memphis, you know, but I'm ready to say that like, you know, outside of, you know, obviously Gotti, which I don't really kind of count, but she got to be the best CMG artist, you know?
Gotta be.
Like, as a label, you know what I mean? Like it was when she first popped off, it was the super competitive time for the girls. But to Demi point, like, nah, she really like put together an album how like we grew up listening to albums.
Yeah.
You know
she put together an album, a good one.
She's definitely stood out and separated herself from the rest of the ladies that were coming out around that time. I mean, a lot of people obviously tried to say Sexy Red was going to still have kind of taken her lane for a little bit when she just, now we know in hindsight, she was just getting her album ready. So yeah, I wasn't out in the streets and putting out release and stuff because I was getting prepared for this.
Yep. And even after that, she dropped that EP.
Yeah.
That
Still did.
EP was fire.
What is it, like
Everything,
everything or something?
everything.
Yeah.
And it still was,
Everything.
and now it's like she just really took that step out into the light and was like, all right, I'm better than him. As a complete all around artist, I am the best out of all of us this hour right now.
No, really.
For real. Because Meg is a pop star.
Yeah.
And not for nothing. Like not like, and that's not like a diss. Like
no, just different lanes.
Like Nicki created the new prototype for what the modern rap star was gonna be. And as far as the women, because as soon as her first album, she dropped Super Bass, you know what I'm saying? And crossed over. Like Meg didn't go like in that route, but now like she's in a space that's like beyond hip hop and rap, kind of. It's beyond Southern rap, where I feel like Glorilla has just now established herself as like cemented forever, like for sure. And this means something. I would say, she's had the best career from a Memphis woman. You know what I mean? Shout out to Lil Chat, shout out to Gangsta Boo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she'd been able to like solidify that for forever now. Like she Glorilla for forever. And yeah, I mean, Demi, who was the top 5? Because you know we're gonna talk about the men top 3.
I know.
I got some smoke for that bitch ass nigga J. Cole, but I'm jumping the gun. Who is the top 5 women? I've been
right now.
Because I got
my God, right now. This is so hard. Because I actually played this game on TikTok.
Okay.
Like they actually like it showed up and they had to like they would give you a name. You had to put the number.
You should have your answer.
It didn't come out right on TikTok either.
Or who's not in it? That's a better. Who's not in your top 5?
Who's not in my top 5?
Because everybody can't be in the top 5.
Or we could throw some names out there and you tell us where you put them.
Okay, let's do that. Okay.
So Glow is where for you?
Glow is definitely top 2.
Top 2?
Yeah.
2. Okay. So
no,
this is out right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. She's definitely top 2. Yeah, she's definitely top 2.
Yeah, so Cardi. Is Cardi in the top 5 right now?
Not really.
Okay.
Is Nicki Minaj in the top 5?
Nicki Minaj is always top 5. Nicki Minaj is always number 1.
Oh my
how?
God. But Cardi not?
How?
I mean, she just came out with an album last year.
But Cardi hasn't come out with nothing.
Yeah, Nicki came out with an album last year.
Gag City tour was lit.
Your top 5 right now?
Nicki?
Okay, so what number is she?
But I also think I'm just a diehard Nicki fan.
No.
You played something off Nicki Minaj's last album.
He said what?
When was the last time you played something off of Nicki's last album?
I haven't, because I've been playing Glorilla.
But she's top 5 for you right now. You see what I'm saying? It's just contradictory, but okay.
Contradictory, but okay. I just really do love Nicki, and I did go to her concert. Like I did go to my first Nicki concert this summer, and it was nice. It was lit.
Okay. So where we got Lotto?
Lotto is, I'll give Lotto 4.
Okay, what about Doechii?
She gonna put JT in there. She before Joe.
You know what I mean? I gotta say, y'all haven't. I gotta.
Well, that's fine.
JT's definitely number 3.
All we got is 2, 4, and 3 so far. So that's why I'm just
2,
trying to
4. So we got 2, 4,
JT
3.
is 3.
But you said Nicki got to be top 5. So is she number 1 or is she number 5?
She just in there.
So is Lotto, is Glow, is Nicki, is JT. And so who? Meg or Sexy?
I gotta give it to Sexy though.
So Nicki's
you
not
crazy.
Okay. Nicki's not
She's crazy. You're a real fan.
Yeah. And that's okay.
Nicki, I gotta hold Nicki's spot. No offense to like the rest of them, because I love them. And I like Sexy Red has to have a spot.
But the thing is, you leaving Nicki out don't mean that she still is not better than them, or you still can't say, oh, she's top 5 all time for me. But right now, I just don't see Nicki to be.
Yeah, because Nicki's still number 1 for me all time.
Okay, so maybe all time.
Yeah, I can name.
But I just feel right. I don't feel right leaving her off of a list.
I don't think JT is in the top 5.
Really?
I'll say that because I think that JT got a top 5 single. with okay,
Okay.
I give you that.
right?
Okay.
But it's like, what's the Meg? Meg got me rapping Japanese.
Well, Meg,
Oh,
but I
what's
still have a spotlight for Meg. Like it
no,
still
you
it was
don't. No, you didn't.
how it was
Sexy,
Lotto.
Lotto, Glow, Nikki, and you said JT.
Who was
That's
the first
fine.
person you named?
Sexy,
Oh, okay, yeah, 60 Ray got that first spot.
Sexy, JT, Lotto, Glow, Nikki.
Yeah.
No
But
Meg,
I
no
love
Cardi.
Meg though. But
Okay, that's
Cardi hasn't
fine.
come out with anything for me to put her in the top 5 right now.
I'm just saying.
All
I'm just
right.
saying. I mean, I'm not mad at you. Like, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
I'm not
Like,
mad. Just asking the give me your 5.
it's your top 5. I think for me, I would have Meg in the top 5. I'm not mad at you having Nikki in the top 5, to be honest.
Yeah.
Nikki had a
I'm
good year
not.
last year. The
Yeah,
tour.
she definitely had a good year.
I liked
Yeah.
her, and I liked her CD more than Meg Thee Stallion CD. I'll say that.
I haven't played Meg Thee Stallion CD other than the very first time.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Like I played Nicki. I haven't played Nicki CD recently, but I played it more than Meg CD.
Yeah, I'll give you that. And Lotto's CD, I think
I like Lotto on her CD too, but I also like Lotto when she jump on features. I just like Lotto style too.
I think I love Cardi and Glorilla. They features be crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, I will give that. Cardi features
So
definitely be crazy.
is
Yeah.
I mean, this is a real conversation in hip hop to niggas, but is Doja Cat hip hop? Is she rap?
I don't think of her as a rapper.
I don't listen to a lot of Doja Cat. I know that she can rap, but I don't listen to her. So I mean, personally for me,
If you wanted to go like technicality
yeah,
and
technically,
like
yeah.
music, Doja Cat got the best music out of all of them.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, really. By a long shot too. It's not even really close for real.
Maybe I should listen more to Doja Cat.
It's not even I'm not even kidding. Like the last project that she had was the best women rap project. It's
I'm gonna have to
smoking.
go listen to the whole thing. I definitely like that song. What is it? Show You Off.
Yeah.
I like that song.
Oral Heels or something.
Yeah, I like that song.
I'll play the fuck out of that shit. I'll be playing that. Like I said, there's some people that got some tight songs. Like Flo
Mhm.
Milli got a tight song.
I like
you
her
said,
too.
We got to talk. I was surprised, honestly, if Flo Milli was in your top 5 right now.
I like her.
Flo Milli shit all sound the same. She's like girl boss man D-Lo kind of, you know?
Yeah, it's like I like her. I like her when I hear her on the track, but I don't just turn on Flo Milli either.
Okay.
Like
But you
I will
can't-
get in the
you can't
car right
turn
now
on
and
Nicki
turn on
Minaj right now
Glorilla and
either.
let it ride.
Oh, Demi, I know last time we talked about what music you play for Kai. I think that you should play because Julian actually hit me up about it too, and I listened to it lately. And the girl, she got That's Not My Problem.
Yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about.
We'll
Real
send it to
good.
you. It's
Real good high school raps.
most
High
most
school
his
singing
daughter.
girl raps. Yeah. Most Def
I'm gonna have
daughter.
to play it. I'm gonna have to play it.
Yeah. Shout out to Most Def. His daughter definitely her share.
I was definitely gonna say we got to touch on that. I don't know all the music y'all touched on the last time, but for sure wanted to touch on her project.
Yeah.
We touched on Glorious. Currency released the Encore this weekend as well. That's also more consistent fire from Currency as we've come to get just accustomed to.
I haven't listened to that one. Which one? What
I haven't
was the
listened to
name?
them either.
It's called the Encore.
The Encore. Okay.
Yeah.
Have y'all listened to Rod Wave new CD, new album?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't listen to Rod Wave.
Oh, okay.
No.
No. I've heard a few songs come across like my playlist, but I haven't heard the album.
It'd be too sad.
Yeah.
It's just too. That's not where I'm at in my life. So it just doesn't. It don't hit home with me. That just being real with you. It may be good music, but it don't hit home for me. I'm not in a sad.
I'm just not that sad right now.
I'm in a sad part of my life. I'm in a celebratory part. So it's just like Rod Wave doesn't have a space in my day.
I'm in a celebratory place right now. Listen to
like,
Rod Wave. That's actually really
yeah, life is actually good.
Yeah.
I did like the scenes that I seen from Rod Wave's stage show when he like jumped off the stage.
I do remember
like he committed suicide, like he fall off.
Yes.
I actually did like that.
You was into that?
Yeah, theatrics, like you know what I'm saying? Like he's just doing the blues, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. He's doing the blues, you know.
Yeah.
I like that. I actually appreciate that.
Hold on before you go. Did y'all check out
go ahead.
Leon Thomas project, his album too?
But yes, I did. That shit was banging.
His shit was nice.
Fire.
He gonna be here in 9 days. I'm gonna try to find some money and go.
I'm gonna try to find some money.
I feel
I
you.
mean, I'm on a budget. I'm trying to get out of debt. I'm brewing the business. I just talked to the plug in China before this. Shout out to Ema. We got some hot shit coming, but gotta make sacrifices.
No, seriously.
Okay. Well,
But
yeah, I just
And
want
it's
to make sure
okay to make
you guys
sacrifices. That's what people got to understand. It's okay to make sacrifices.
yeah.
you know, it's almost like it's okay to go if you have a partner that you love. Demi, you'll like this. It's almost
Oh,
like if you
Lord.
got a partner that you love. Don't bring the Lord into this. It would be okay, like you said, you got to make sacrifices to maybe go 50-50 with somebody. And recently, somebody again, you championed. What's her name? Kayla Nicole.
When I say Travis Kelce miss her, quit playing.
Travis Kelce.
Ain't that his name?
Yeah, you know his name.
Okay.
He has done a lot of things. Miss that young lady is not one of them. I can
You don't think
promise.
so?
I don't know if he's really missing her.
Julian, did
Oh,
you see the
okay.
clips that she had going around?
Yeah, I heard about her playing cosplay as his next girl, which is
It's
crazy.
Tiana Taylor.
Yeah,
Wait, what
This is
happened?
the next girl. So yeah, listen to
I
this.
mean, talking about Iman.
Zoid,
Yeah, this
you've
is a
been
totally separate
champion.
nigga, but it just shows me if the fact that you would go and do something like that publicly.
So this is what she did, Demi.
You know,
She
people
went
gonna
on, first
know.
of all, Angel Reese's team having her on her podcast. No. They're trying to get her into pop culture, black culture. No, Angel Reese is actually a star. Do not start doing these fucking podcasts with these bums.
Not at this point. Do that after you get done playing basketball.
Bro, don't do that then. Like, shoot higher. You Angel Reese. So she does a podcast. She started her podcast, Unapologetically Angel or something like that.
Mhm.
And she had Kayla Nicole on there. And Kayla Nicole talks about when she was dating a person, gave all the details basically so niggas could find out who it was. But she was talking about when she was dating Iman Shumpert and he stopped dating her basically and then started dating Tiana Taylor, you know. And then for how that next Halloween, she dressed up as Tiana Taylor.
Huh?
And, right, a loser. No, this is the person that you champion, that Travis Kelce miss, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, right. So then she talks about how she, you know, does she look like the type of woman that you would go 50-50 with? Ma'am, you need a job. Okay. I'm gonna keep it a buck, a bean,
You gonna keep it away?
a buck, a bean. I gotta keep it with this young lady. Are you crazy?
No, for real. I do not approve of the message of now being the woman that somebody you're dating started like them for Halloween. That's
loser.
She definitely loses points. Like it's like, what are you thinking?
What I took from that clip is if she was willing to do that when she was just really either Iman's ex or a side girl that he was messing with while he was still dating Tiana, whatever the situation was,
left her for Tiana Taylor. I don't know.
Yeah, or left her and got with Tiana like she actually said. Even regardless of which one it was, that gives me insight into how your brain works when you're in despair.
It's not
and
working.
I'm sure Travis saw some relationship, and that's why he was like, you know what? You are a liability. I'm Travis Kelce. I am the top tight end in the NFL right now on the top team with the most focus on it. I can't have this liability around me. Taylor Swift is a safer bet than Kayla Nicole. I know Kayla Nicole is gonna do crazy shit like dress up as an ex. Taylor Swift
he white.
Jeopardize her brand or mine.
He white, so he can't really call that shit out. He can't call it out like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you black, you like, bruh.
Yeah, well, we can say that. Travis can't say, "Damn, that's like real crazy shit you doing, black girl."
Yeah, he can
say that. It's already a chance I'm taking. Let's be honest. I'm already taking a chance with you as this white popular star. I'm gonna be perceived dating this black woman. We can't act like that's not a thing too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And behind the scenes, you're doing some crazy kind of shit like that. You know what? Kelsey, out of here, bro.
Better run for it.
She was just your little arm candy, but now she doing this. She doing this. This might fuck up our money.
And now she don't want to go 50-50.
Yeah. Just think about it. Post them separating. What has happened for Travis Kelce? Him and his brother has retired. Him and his brother started a podcast where they got $100 million guaranteed.
Come on.
This nigga's still in the league making more money doing a podcast than what you have trained your whole life to do every fucking Sunday.
Come on, man.
I can't have nobody around me that's gonna fuck that up, black or white. but especially your black ass. We can't.
Especially your black ass.
Come on.
Ask Russell Wilson.
Come on.
Russell Wilson's the perfect example of that. Had some crazy white lady. Then he was like, you know what? I'm tweaking.
I'm tweaking.
Russell Wilson's grandfather, like running HBCU or something like that. I watched that story on him. I was like, what?
Yeah.
He married that white lady at college.
Come on now.
I know they was like, what the hell is Russell doing?
Yeah, he's just a professional who is he didn't paint this picture where we think and perceive him as one way. Bro, he didn't still marry this black girl from Atlanta. Don't let that shit fool you, bro.
Oh man.
That's a nigga in there. He just got curly hair. That's a nigga.
He said that's a nigga in there.
Come on, man. You marry Sierra, you're black.
And you know what she come with. Oh, her ex is Future. I know I'm gonna deal with crazy baby mama drama for the rest of my life, but you know what? That's all right because I'm a real nigga.
I'm a real nigga. I got Sierra now.
I'm gonna sit that nigga down. Talk to Future. Yeah, all right, Future. You know what? We good as long as you don't publicly do this and that. You do all the crazy shit you want to do. Just don't fuck in my household.
Man, I'm gonna play the songs, brother. I'm gonna play the songs. Shout out to Future.
Something to take into account. When I saw that story, I'm like, Kayla is tripping. And the fact that you came and brought this shit up years later, it's some clout.
Yeah, that's weird. That's very weird energy. And I actually like her. Like, I just like her fitness content, honestly. But she seems like a party girl, but she also seems like, just a cool girl, but that's crazy. That's weird energy to even publicly bring that up.
Yeah, because who's gonna want to date you now?
Who's gonna want to date you? And then even
definitely gonna get a loser now.
Yeah, ain't no high I don't even say high caliber because that's not even what I'm trying to say. No man who has
cool niggas
is gonna want to be around a woman who, all right, one, you're gonna run your mouth if this doesn't work out. You're gonna run your mouth years down the line about what you saw or what happened. I don't want to be with nobody who's gonna do that. Not at certain levels. Yeah, a man down here, okay, cool. I ain't really doing shit anyway. Somebody up there, nah, they don't want none of them secrets to get. I don't want to know what happened. You should never talk about this.
Yeah, that's real.
You know?
And then they got married and stuff too. It's just like,
you.
And then now they're going through a divorce, so it's like, why are you really bringing this up?
I'm saying, what you trying to do? Because I'm sure you might have hit. Just shoot the text. You ain't even got to get on here and do this.
You ain't got to get on here and do all of that. Like, you could just hit him up.
But maybe you can't. But maybe Iman won't, which is why he stopped messing with you in the first place.
You know what it is, though? Jillian is right. It's discernment, right? Yeah. Because if you, as a basketball fan, I've always thought, shit, my bad, bless me. As a basketball fan, I've always thought Iman Shumpert was Huss. Okay? Mm-hmm. He's athletic and shit, can't shoot. He didn't seem like the brightest motherfucker out there either. All right? No. So you leave Iman Shumpert, and then you got the opportunity to date Travis Kelce. And so, like, in your brain, you can't see that it's nowhere else for you to go up from here.
No.
This is the end of the ladder. Like right here.
Unless Eve is going to introduce you to some of her husband friends, that's it.
This is it. You know what I'm saying? And you're not as cool as Eve. Let's keep it a bean. So you're not going to get one of them niggas.
No.
You know what I mean? This is it. You got Travis Kelce. You could be in the Kelce family. And now you don't want to.
And he was putting her on, like, even as a girlfriend, she was getting featured. Like, they wasn't like excluding her. Like, they were featuring her with him.
He's been a real
nigga. I didn't know Kayla Nicole before she started dating Travis Kelce. That's not to say some people didn't.
Jump off. Nobody knew her. She was a jump off.
I didn't know her.
She's just cute.
Did we know her for real? And Demisha, did you? I'm sure you probably know her. So I'm asking you, really, did people know her?
No, I didn't. So I didn't know her. I knew of her from seeing her like on stories of other girls that I follow. Like, she's cool with like Future baby mama and stuff like that. So just her being in that circle, like, you'll see her name pop up, but I didn't necessarily know her. I think it was maybe like at a football game or something. She was tagged or something like that, and then I saw her.
Gotcha. Wait a second. Elevated dust. Okay.
You said Future's baby mama.
As soon as you say that,
not Sierra. Oh no.
See what I'm saying? We don't have to stay on it too much longer because I don't want to bash black women. I love black women. But that was just
I want to bash black women who make bad decisions.
Yeah, that was some silly ass shit. I'm gonna hold you accountable, but it was silly.
Like, I want to bash black men who make bad decisions.
Absolutely.
Iman Shumpert, you jumped off from Kayla Nicole. Now you got Tiana Taylor.
Yeah.
Come on, man. This is you got to know when you're at the end of your rope. A lot of people don't know when they at the end of their rope. This is it, bro. You're not going nowhere but down from here.
I got a quote that I really enjoy. Know your limitations, for they are truly yours. You got to know your limitations better than anybody else.
That's very true.
You know what I'm saying?
God damn, did we miss Julian?
He should have known.
I need this father wisdom.
He should have known when he left Kayla and then down the line got Tiana, and you should have known. All right, this is the best I'm gonna do.
Come on, man. She's out telling stories about, I'll be having threesomes with my husband and I'll be doing all this other stuff. Yeah. Damn, that's not enough. You got a problem, bro.
Yeah.
We need to sit you down. You got a problem.
We need to sit you down.
You got a problem. You know what I'm saying? And ask Shaq. You know what I'm saying? That was Shaq's story alone would scare me. Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah.
Like they literally have what could go right, what could go wrong in both their scenarios. On the court, everything that could have went right pretty much went right. Then off the court, everything that could have went wrong pretty much went wrong. Like that would scare me the fuck straight. Because now you look at a fucking, I'm going to keep bashing niggas that's making dumbass decisions, whether they spring themselves now. It's not a dumb decision because you got money, or not a dumb decision because you got money. Anthony Edwards, you know, these old ass women preying on him.
That's crazy.
You know, like they did Chief Keef. Shout out to Chief Keef. You know what I'm saying? And then now he got like 4 babies.
He got hella kids and they came so quick.
Come on, bro. All because it was too good. You couldn't pull out. Shout out to Dom, man. That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy to me.
That's tough.
And I never had millions. I don't know the relaxation feeling that you might have. Just like, man, I don't have a worry in the world. You know, that then you just see like, you know what, this lady right here, she's cool. Let me give her some $1 million seed.
You don't think you'll be on it?
No,
I don't think so.
No,
I didn't do it because I mean niggas do it broke too. So I didn't do it when I was broke.
Yeah, no.
Damn sure not gonna do it when I got the money.
Bro, what? The M's, and now you're just giving the M's away. And that's what I'm saying more than anything. That's what's the most concerning part to me. You just giving the M's away, you know? Like, I mean, it's nothing even else to talk about for Diddy. They said this nigga got trial in March. It's like, goddamn, he got to wait a long ass time.
It's been so many scandals going on,
bro. Scandal after scandal.
A lot of different scandals.
Crazy
that I've seen on TV. Have y'all?
Naomi Campbell stealing money is insane.
Yeah.
She seemed crazy.
She probably owed that though too.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
People need jobs, bro.
She probably owed that.
Everybody need a job. Everybody need a job. Only good news that I heard from a nigga that's always in some scandal is that Kanye West is hauled off in Japan by himself in the hotel room making beats. That's the only good news I need.
Yeah, it sounds like some fire finna come from there, huh?
God damn it, we need it, yay.
I would hope, but we'll have to see. It's just when I'm not even about to dive into Kanye right now.
You don't got faith in Kanye?
I do have faith in Kanye, but it's such a jaded faith where it's just hard. I'm gonna always be faithful to him because it's just like it's Kanye West.
Wouldn't bet on it though. Wouldn't bet on it.
Yeah,
I got faith, but I wouldn't put my money on it.
Yeah, I gotta see this nigga. If I ain't got eyes on you, I don't know what you're doing.
No clue.
You know,
he one of them niggas for real, man.
Have y'all been? Is there any good shows y'all been watching lately? You know, we moving into the.
Wait, I got one more music topic for y'all. One more thing.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think about the AMAs and the St. Louis reunion? I
actually did not see it, so
no,
I sit this on it.
What happened at the AMAs?
Oh, so Nelly, Lunatics. Can you remember that news that came out? The Lunatics are, suing Nelly.
Mm-hmm.
Then basically Lunatics came out and said, we're not suing Nelly. It's basically Ali suing Nelly.
Mm-hmm.
So then that had just came around at the American Music Awards. Nelly had like a solo segment that he came out and did Air Force Ones and brought out Key Wine.
Okay.
Then he did Ride With Me and brought out City Spud. Then he
Okay.
did Welcome to Atlanta remix and What the Hook Gonna Be and brought out Murph.
All right.
Then
Shout out to Murph.
he brought out Chingy and did Right There. And
Mhm.
then brought out Jaquan and did Tipsy.
Okay.
Right? Shout out to Jibs. You know, he was
Mhm.
close. But so obviously everybody's like, oh my God, you know, this is the greatest thing ever. But
Yeah.
then, you know, it's still that Nelly Ali beef. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It's still a little bittersweet in there. You know what I mean? Because the whole thing not all the way together. So yeah, it's worth looking at online. It'll pull out your heartstrings for sure.
Okay.
It was all music
I'm
that
gonna
was out
check it out.
when we met each other. So
Yeah.
if that's
I
your
mean,
type of
that,
thing,
that thing is kind of tough because, at least from what we know, have known or learned about it over the years, that stuff it just happened so long ago, man. It's like, unfortunately, that happens when you start out doing business, and if you're doing business with your friends or just people you know, in the beginning, our business might not be all the way together. So yeah, sometimes, unfortunately, this may happen
right?
where down the line, okay, you still continue, your trajectory continues this way. This didn't pan out how we thought it was this way. All right, I feel like I'm due something. I'm owed something. It's like nobody's turning to Ali and also saying like, all right, man, at what point do you got to move on from this
Right.
and try
And
to
I
take
mean, I guess if
advantage?
he feel like he wants certain credit for what he did on like a diamond project, like I understand it if he feels like they're not credited correctly. But then I feel like the other ones, they don't really care. They just got their bread. Like it's obviously a power dynamic between Nelly and Ali, which is crazy.
Oh,
So
for sure.
it'll crash and fix itself eventually. I don't know. But to answer your TV question, jumping ahead, I mean,
Yeah.
the best thing I've been watching is new shit is Love Is Blind. We talk about crazy niggas.
So we about to start Love Is Blind tonight. But okay.
Great. I'm
Okay.
not gonna.
Yeah, we'll have
I'm
to
not.
talk about it next time then.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not going. Well, you've seen Love Is Blind before, so we can't have this
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah. No, I've definitely.
I don't understand why, because I mean, this happens every season. I don't understand why any reality show you say something like now. If I was like, I hate my mom, my mama gonna see this. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do like why would I go out here and be like, no, I'm not in a relationship right now? And then it's like it's going to come out like, and more than likely this person or some people are going to say something like, I
Yes.
never understand that logic of like completely lying about your life
Right.
and going on reality TV. I don't get
Maybe
it.
they think because it's coming out so much later, they're
Like a
like,
year later.
yeah, you know, they like people ain't gonna trip.
I mean, I
I,
guess technically,
I've shared that same thought.
but it's
Anytime
your
I see
real
something
life.
like that, we gonna see this. They're
We're gonna
watching it
see
just like
it.
we are right now. Like, nigga, you was on this dumbass shit 6 months ago.
We're gonna see it, bro. You
Yeah,
know
I
what I'm saying?
was.
Like, so that is a really big one. Also, too, uh, the 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 women who come on Love Is Blind
Mhm.
and act like they've never seen a season of Love Is Blind. Maybe they haven't. Maybe that's part of being on the show. Because every year niggas are on here saying, "I didn't think I was gonna find somebody.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was gonna be real."
You
And then the
came here
girl,
hopeful that you will find somebody. Mentally, you already were hoping you will find somebody. So stop that. You didn't go through all this thinking, I ain't gonna find nobody.
I'm saying niggas be that crazy. And then the girls on here are really like, what do you mean you don't want to marry me in 2 weeks? And the nigga like, because I just met you 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And that is always an interesting part of Love Is Blind to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
when they get back into like the real world, they be like, oh, this is everybody in their life be like, this is a terrible decision.
Yeah.
But the show, it's an experiment on love. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
We
But
definitely
yeah,
gonna tune in and watch that tonight. We've been watching Old Man is back on Hulu.
old
Uh
man.
huh. Old
I
Man
never
is
seen that.
season 2 is
I
back
never
on.
seen it.
Y'all should definitely check that out. It's a really good show.
Mm. It's a
Kelsey got me.
comedy. It's a drama.
No, it's like a drama.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Old
drama.
man. Okay. I might start this.
Old Man. What up? Reasonable Doubt is something that we
I
also
love that.
and I'm
I
Okay,
watched
I'm
that.
behind.
yeah, I started watching.
I
I
fucked
think I
with that
watched like
show.
the second half of the first season with Kelsey, and then Started watching this season 2, but I'm enjoying that. Reasonable Doubt as well. What is the other one? The one that just came out on Netflix. About the 5 basketball players they started. I mean,
Oh
they
yeah, starting five.
starting 5 as well. That's really good. I think all of those they've done, the starting 5, the ones they did about the wide receivers, the ones they did on the quarterbacks year before last. All of those that
I like
Netflix
those.
and I've liked all of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like those. That's what made me like Patrick Mahomes for real. Is watching that Netflix thing.
That's
Okay.
real.
Yeah, for somebody who's not into sports just in the same way, I can see why that would make you like that player more. Because Kelsey said that after watching it, she was like, "I really like Kirk Cousins as just a person." Well, yeah, he's a good
Yeah,
person.
he was super cool. Yeah. He
Mid-ass
seemed like a
quarterback,
cool
but he's
person.
a great person.
Fucking
Yeah.
mid ass quarterback. God damn,
You
Kirk
know?
Cousins.
But yeah, I'm just happy fall shows are back. It's just a lot of good TV on right now. I can't
It
lie and
is.
say we haven't been watching baddies. We've been watching baddies Caribbean, watch those reunions. Motherfuckers
I
getting
haven't
I've
watched
never watched
Baddies.
the show.
Never watched
Dude,
Baddies. My
I'm
little brother.
surprised that you have watched
You
that.
shouldn't be
I'm
surprised,
not
man.
surprised. I'm
I
not
got a wife,
surprised.
man. We gotta watch TV together sometimes. You know?
That's funny.
I guess mine is I was Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is still good.
Yeah.
He still
Shout out
want me
to
to
you.
watch that.
Shout out to Young Jock, man, because again, it's real life. These niggas just be doing shit, and then it's like in their real life. So, hey, I'm invested in Lil Scrappy and Young Jock's romantic life. I guess at this point,
Yeah.
Okay.
it's going down.
Well, I'm gonna check those shows out. I've never sat and watched them, but like The Circle and Love Is Blind is probably the closest I get to reality TV.
I couldn't finish The Circle. I did start The Circle. I got like 4 or 5 episodes into this new season, and I couldn't finish it.
Circle
So the new season isn't that funny. I haven't finished the new season either.
Okay, I don't feel as bad.
The new season isn't really hitting like that.
Yeah. I haven't
Have
watched
you seen The Circle, Julian?
I have. I've seen previous seasons, but like you said, they were more engaging. I haven't watched this season at all, but that's only because Kelsey watched, I think, the first episode or first 2 and was like, I'm not really feeling this season. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I want to try to.
Yeah, the other seasons you definitely get locked into them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell you exactly why I don't like this season, but it's like I don't like it. I can't tell you why though for sure, but it's like, I don't have to keep watching it.
I feel that because I haven't turned it back on either.
Yeah. I've been too cheap to go to the movies, but I really want to go see that For Real movie. I'm surprised I haven't.
I went to the movies and saw me and Kai. She played hooky one day, and we went to go see Transformers. It was a cool movie.
Oh, it's like the animation joint.
Mm-hmm.
That's fire. It looked good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I'm getting like to that point where I'm just like, well, I guess it'll be on streaming soon enough. So,
Yeah.
but I do kind of want to go see the Pharrell one because I want to hear the music out loud, low key.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah,
you know, so I might have to go do that. But I thought I would go see a lot more movies this summer that I just really haven't.
I actually tapped into eating like at the movies. I had popcorn and then I had some jalapenos with it. It was really good. I had seen it on like TikTok and I had never tried it before, and I tried it. It was good. You should.
Did a black person show you that on TikTok?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just jalapenos, regular salt and butter.
Yep, just regular like butter popcorn, and then
you see hot pickles.
Yeah.
See, there you go.
This is
got that ghetto good taste buds.
Yeah. It's a different palate. When you've done certain things, like if you've ever put the peppermint in the pickle, your taste palate is configured a little bit differently.
As soon as you talking about some,
and I actually did that before.
No, I know you have. I've seen you do that. I've seen you at 12. I know what we were doing.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, because that is a thing that like people make fun of me. Like, oh yeah, like I eat all fruit just because when I was like vegetarian during that time, I just like was like, fuck, I gotta eat something. So I eat all fruit. And it'd be interesting to me. People like, I don't like cucumbers. I don't like pickles. I don't like shit like that. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What's the best fucking things? Eat a pickle? $1. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as you said the jalapenos, I was like, yeah, that's not like something a black person would do. I'm not saying a white person wouldn't enjoy it, but I just like, I feel like that's what black.
I don't see white people throwing spicy shit like that on stuff in general.
No.
Yeah. But it's really, really, it was really good to the point where I got home and I like, picked up some popcorn last time I went to the grocery store, and I ate it again at home.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay. All right, maybe we'll try that for our next movie night. Elsie
you
likes
know,
popcorn, so we may do that. I hate
I do
popcorn.
the tahine.
Yeah, I like
I
to.
don't even know what that is.
3 days in Mexico City on set,
Yeah.
and I got addicted to the street corn sauce and the tahine. Bro. Get some
Okay.
watermelon, some fruit, put that tahine on there, that street sauce.
You've
Might
seen
as
it,
well
Demi.
sell that
It's
shit
like
on the
that
funeral.
little it's like the little red color kind of granule like seasoning. You've seen them sprinkle it on like mangoes, stuff like that. You've seen it.
Okay. Yeah, I think I've seen it before. Yeah, I know
That's
what
what
you're
that
talking
stuff is called. It's called tahini.
Oh yeah.
about. Okay.
Get
It's
you some
good. I'm gonna try
tahini.
it.
Yeah, it's good. And it's good in drinks too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Get your little
Anything that
spicy
you don't have
margarita.
tequila, margarita, mojito, anything like that, you're gonna enjoy tahini with it as well.
Yeah. Put the tahini on the brim.
Yeah.
I'm good to go.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
I was thinking about that though recently. I went on Cherokee Street and I was getting some of that real hot sauce because I realized I do like spicy foods and I'm like, dang, I can't eat like this for forever. Not that I eat like that a lot, but then I was like, dang, is this only going to get worse as I get older? And all the signs are pointing to like yes. So I'm like really enjoying my last few years of probably eating hot foods uninterrupted because I feel like moving forward.
Yeah,
Not
about
gonna be able to
40,
do it.
I can see my body saying, "That's it,
No
bud."
sir, it's over. Way too many flaming hots during 12 to 18.
You're gonna get an ulcer if you do this again. This is an ulcer.
So
You sent me the. I have to slow
18.
down
Yo,
because I love
know.
spicy food.
You're gonna be done by 35.
I love spicy food, but I feel like I've been eating more spicy food now that I haven't been eating like meat and cheese. I've just been eating a lot of like spicy Thai food.
That's real. Thai food.
But it's been good.
Oh yeah, you're all right, Houston. Yeah. Have you gotten any good Vietnamese restaurants?
I haven't, but I haven't tried any either.
Thank me later.
Try. I'll add that to the list.
Yeah, you're down there with the real country Asians, man. You need to tap in.
Yeah, I'll actually try that because I'm tired of all the fake Louisiana food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's Texas.
You run into tons of that.
No. You need to get down there the Thai, the Vietnamese, the Korean food. Thank me later.
Okay.
Thank
you. You got next time you come up here, Demisha, we'll have to take you to this Asian spot we found. Really love it. Late night food. They give you a ton of food. Not super expensive, but fire.
Okay. I love spots like that.
We stumbled upon about 2 months ago. And it's like authentic Korean food because we took some of our friends who are actually Korean and they were like, no, this is our shit.
Oh, okay.
Real deal.
Yeah, that's where it's going to then.
So what's the crazy take that y'all got before we get out of here? Anything been burning on your mind? Because I had to make sure I made fun of Demi.
I had a question for y'all. What was the funniest thing that y'all saw happen at the weddings that y'all attended?
Way being drunk.
That's always a good time.
Funniest.
People making out that's not supposed to make out. Not at this wedding, but just a wedding in general.
Okay.
I think after my aunt's wedding, we were outside and we were like rolling up, and she came out there and she looked at me and she was like, "Niece, my wedding was a little ghetto, huh?" And we just started bucking up. I was like, just a little bit, but it's okay. It was a great wedding in the end.
Where does she have it?
Huh?
Where does she have it at?
So there's this old funeral home on Hold'em that they are turning into a event center, and it's going to be actually really nice when they finish it. But like the downstairs and stuff was finished for us to have the wedding, but it's on Hold'em.
Wait. I want to go back for a second for what you just said. Well, two things. I want to go back to two things. It's funny that your great aunt only wanted her nieces and nephews because she didn't want no old people at her wedding. I think that's funny.
No, for real.
That's funny. One, I wanted to say that. Two, you said it's a funeral home that they're turning into. Wait, what do you mean? Like, what stage?
Yeah.
I mean, it's at the stage where it looks, where, like I said, the downstairs was like was done. Like it looked like an event space.
So all the dead bodies was all the crematory.
All the dead bodies are gone. Okay. Yeah, all the dead bodies are gone. Like you could tell it's like fresh construction.
Gotcha. Okay, that's what I'm asking. What you mean? I'm like,
you can tell it's all new material in there. You know what I mean? Somebody came and gutted and put all new stuff in there.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, I'm just asking.
But yeah, this where. Yeah.
What this used to be.
I know, right? And it started like we started a little late. We was on Black people time.
I mean, that's most weddings. I feel like. Well, our wedding it actually rained. It was in Mexico. It hadn't rained all the whole time. I'm talking about it rained 5 fucking hours straight. Damn. When it was time to have a wedding because it was gonna be outside or whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of like some of the words, Julian. Like you see the beach in the background, all that shit or whatever. They just like moved it in, basically. So like utilizing like the lobby and shit was crazy. It was like a bamboo structure. It was like everything was like made out of wood and shit. It was like I was like, I mean, I'm not rich, so it's like I could budget and afford to come up here, even though I couldn't afford to be up here. But it made me think. I was like, damn, like where do niggas be who are really rich? Because like, if I brought my daddy to this, like he would be in fucking pressed. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't ever out the country. Like if I thought the house, like if I brought my daddy up here, he would think, oh, we fucking made it.
Yeah. You know what? It turned out all right. You know?
But I'm like, I'm not rich. You know what I'm saying? So obviously this is affordable to some degree. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Alexa went up here. So I'm like, where the fuck do Beyonce and Jay-Z be? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that? Because I mean, this place had it was all inclusive. So 24 like great service, like the service was great. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what is the next level?
What's luxury for y'all? You know what I'm saying? Because at some point there has to be a cap on luxury where it's like, all right, we still humans, nigga.
I guess it would just be the privacy, right? To where it was just like it's just us up here. Fine. I guess it don't bother me that it's like other families. Like I guess I'm not starstruck either. So it's like if Jay-Z and Beyonce was up here, I'd be like, I'm not gonna bother them. I'm gonna ask them for.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them chill.
They're chilling. Yeah.
I guess I would say hi. It'd be that awkward thing of like if you walk by them, it's like usually at resort and stuff, on vacation, like, hey, how you doing? But it's like, now one sudden I'm forced to say hi to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yeah.
But then it's like, okay, now I'm not gonna look at Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I would just be like, how y'all doing? And keep it moving. Cause
it's like
realistically, I'm not about to sit here and talk to you about the Black Album. Like,
no.
It's like I don't know your kids. I don't know your wife. I don't know y'all. So how y'all doing?
I feel like it's the 2 people. What's up? So y'all.
Yeah, keep it moving. All right. Y'all know I know who the fuck y'all are. Like
y'all are. You can tell by how I'm dressed. I know who y'all are.
Come on now.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's not a secret. But it's like I feel like you have to play it super cool like that.
You got to.
Yeah, that's it.
But that was my only thing. I was like, I guess you fly private and it's just like you're just remote or you're just in a private place.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess I don't need that much more shit. Yeah. Like I'm pretty simple, I guess. I've never been exposed to it either, to be like what I don't want or what I do want. But it's just like, at this level, this is good enough for me.
And we just not at a level where we're constantly getting so much attention or people are desiring to give us that attention that we're like, God actually would pay for privacy right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not paying anything additional for any privacy. I'm actually would be cool talking to somebody I met on vacation. Like, oh, where are y'all guys from? What are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool with that. I'm not paying for just to be by ourselves.
I think for me, I feel like I've reached my level of luxury and comfort if I can afford a driver. I don't like driving. So if I didn't have to drive or I could just afford to get but I would want it to be like Uber Blacks. I wouldn't just want to be in any Uber. But if I could just have a driver.
Now, that's two different things. Because you can technically not drive with Uber now. Yeah. But
it's not like in a luxury way. Yeah. Like I would want luxury.
So question. Even with Uber Black, we're really just talking about expeditions. We're talking about large SUVs that are brand new.
Yeah.
That's still not, I mean.
That's luxury.
It's luxury.
You just been exposed to more than you think.
Yeah,
That's to
maybe.
my point. That's why I'm saying like you gotta look at it. I look at it from like older people. So it's like I use my dad again. Even my mom. Well, I'm gonna keep using my dad, my mom. If it
Yeah,
was like, yeah, mom, I'm finna call us a ride, and then it's just like a couple black trucks. I feel like just because they generation, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like we just
No,
gotta
Mhm.
take that kind of shit for granted. Like we
this
just
is
can get on the phone and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Mhm.
feel like they would look at that shit like, oh shit, yeah,
yeah,
we turned up.
Yeah.
this is true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like especially in like real cities. Like when I was in New Orleans, like every time we called an Uber black, a black SUV actually pulled up type shit.
Mm.
You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Like, and the nigga was like trying to fake drive us and do shit. You know what I mean? So I feel like that, like, we just take that luxury for granted. That is a luxury though,
Yeah,
you know? So I think for sure though, I was talking to the Mexicans, of course, and I was learning about all the new hot spots or whatever. They was like, you know, I realized that like basically everywhere in Mexico is just a place to where like rich people discover to hang out and that other people start hanging out there too.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So it was just like the place that I was at is like starting to build up or whatever. And they was like, oh, it's this spot 40 minutes from Tulum that's gonna be next and next. And I was like, damn. I mean, maybe this is what I should start doing in my life. Like maybe I am a vacation nigga. Like I look at other people be like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't
I love a vacation.
like I'm lit enough in America, right? I hang out. I'm gonna try to go to all the tight shit. Like when I go to other countries, people be like, let's go downtown. And I don't want to fucking do that shit, bro. I don't want to go to, I don't really, I genuinely don't have that desire. Now, yes, we're in Tokyo. I mean, we're in a metropolis. When we go out of town, I'm here for the beach and the service, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not here to like go see the people. No, they're whatever we are. We're in Costa Rica, they're Costa Rican. I don't need to go see them. They're
yeah,
Mexican. I don't need to go see them.
yeah.
I need to be here for the shit that I pay for and enjoying this fucking beach and getting drunk off of the mezcal. That's what I need to do. But I don't know. Everybody else like to go off and
You got
venture.
different vacationers. Some people are vacationing from life. Some people are vacationing from stresses. Some people are vacationing because, like you said, this is just I just enjoy this little getaway. This is part of my lifestyle. Is the vacation, right? So
Yeah,
for me, this is the norm. I already have my next vacation booked and paid for already,
that's
right?
real.
So it's like even how I'm vacationing is different than somebody who has been saving for this for the past 2-3 years. Where it's like, no, I need to do this. I need to go do this. We need to zip line. We need to go do this. We need to go deep sea because I ain't gonna do this shit again for the foreseeable future. You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
also is part of why our outlook on vacation is totally different because we're gonna go on many more vacations.
Right.
Where some of our predecessors, like you said, your dad never been out the country. Where it's like, yeah, you take him to somewhere nice, he gonna be like, wow,
Wow.
you know, wow.
Wow. You know what
So
I'm saying? That's real.
I get
You
it.
know.
I get it.
And then like y'all kids, I mean, I guess that is real like the evolution of being black in America. Cause I mean, this nigga Kyla been to the goddamn Olympics.
Yeah.
And she's already asking to go to Africa to see the
You set that
animals.
precedent. Now her nigga 20 years down the line got to take her to an Olympic and he don't even know it.
That's real.
No, for real. My mama set this. She set this
But
standard. Like, no, my mama took me to the
hold on,
Olympic.
no, Julian. Hold on, no, Julian. Because I don't know. It's changing for men. Jameson is gonna grow up now, not having to look at women as like, oh, I gotta make all this money. He's gonna have to lead from a different way. I was just that's kind of back to our last, the talk about the Kayla Nicole, people our age and all this other stuff. But like that was kind of what Tyler Perry was saying, and even Steve Harvey, and it sounds corny to girls our age, and it just sounds corny to young women. But like if you're a woman, like gender roles are really just I know how to do something, so you gotta know how to do the other thing. So growing like the last 50 to 60 years, niggas just worked more. So it just made more sense that they knew more about finances. So they were in charge of the finances. But it's like if you're a woman and you make 200K and your nigga make 100K, that's still hella not 200K.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You make twice as more as him.
Yeah.
You're in charge of the finances. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
that's what
maybe,
it is.
but just because you make more doesn't mean you know more about what to do with the money either.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
issue.
You know what
But
I'm
I'm saying
saying?
usually but I'm saying though, at every stage of your life, Julie, in your career, when you start making more money, you start learning more about money. So yes, I guess
Oh
if
no,
she's
for
just
sure.
stupid, kind of financially irresponsible. I'm saying
Yeah.
if you make 200K, you got some kind of job, they usually mean you didn't do certain stuff. Like you're just like a creative, or you just made some pants, or you did some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Without some formal training, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, no, if you're a lawyer, you done made 200K, you're around other lawyers that make more money than you.
Mhm.
You're
Yeah.
on, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, the retirement, like it's certain shit that come with that. So
No,
that's
it
what
is.
I'm just saying. Like, you're deciding you want to live based off of that. You know what I mean? Where like before, that's where I see like girls that are like in their 20s, the early 20s. Like that is something that like I feel like even the young men, it's like those are different kind of conversations that people are starting to have and have to have, because that is literally what women fought for.
Yeah.
So it's
I
like
think
it's changing dating.
yeah. But I think it's also good for dating from the perspective of it's even the playing field. There's no, oh well, men make more money, so I'm in charge because I make more money. Well, that's not the case anymore. So even
Mhm.
for a woman, from her standpoint, and just seeking out a relationship, when it's like, okay, now I'll take the money equation out of it, where okay, I may make just as much or more money than you do. Um, what is it that I want to get in this relationship for? Because if we're
Right.
taking money off the table because that's a box we've already checked, you still got to have all this other stuff that I look for in a relationship. Do you make me a better person? Do I feel like you are supportive? You know, now you can refocus on the shit that you really should have been thinking about in the first place when money got in the way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I actually think that I think it's gonna positively impact relationships down the line, because they're gonna also just have a different perspective on relationships. People who are in relationships at that point are gonna be in it because they truly want to be in a relationship and not because we
Mhm.
just gotta survive.
Or we got partnered. Yeah, you could
You know what I'm
partner
saying?
better,
Yeah, it's
more
like
than just off of the bread for real.
yeah, it's other factors. Now that may not mean it's still just like a pure love and oh we not, it may not be that yet,
Right.
but taking the money out of it is being the factor that governs how you just walk about life is definitely gonna have a positive impact.
How do you feel about that, Demi? Are you gonna prepare her for that, to be the
Uh,
breadwinner?
I think I'm gonna prepare her for all of her options. Because I don't know what she's gonna want to grow up, what she's gonna grow up and care about. You know what I mean? So I think it'll be more so just allowing her to understand it's okay with whatever you choose. Like she might grow up and want, and want to work this job where she is the breadwinner, and I want her to think that, I want her to know that that's okay. And
Mhm.
then she might not. You know what I mean? So, but I also want to prepare her for what comes with if you don't want to work and you want to let him be the breadwinner. You know what I mean? Like I just want her to be
Yeah.
fully aware, because I think that was something that like our generation of girls, like of women, we weren't fully aware of what came with certain things, and we kind of had to figure that out on our own.
Mhm.
Versus whatever she chooses, I just want her to be fully aware of what comes with it.
Yeah.
I like that. And for men too, like we, like you said, for our generation and generations prior, we were told that men have to you have to be the breadwinner, you have to do X, Y, and Z. But we also we didn't understand exactly what came with that either.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We didn't understand like, okay, just because you may make more money doesn't mean you're the ruler of your household or you're the X, Y,
Right.
and Z and you supersede, you have final say. No, that's not what it is either.
Yeah.
You may be, we're assuming, or we view, the society says that you should be making the majority of the money coming into your household for these reasons. That still doesn't change how your interpersonal, relationship, your dynamics and stuff like that, and the fact that you
Right.
still have to work on that shit with or without money.
Right.
So I think that it's more so. I think it's just good because it's now, regardless of what money is being made, y'all still have to figure out how y'all gonna make your relationship work and what it is you want out of your relationship.
Mm.
You
That's
know,
true.
Yeah, I think that young women should look at it more so from a personality standpoint. Like if you're a if you're a young woman and you know you have a dominating personality and you don't want to um let go of that dominating personality to some degree, then you kind of got to know the different types of men. And I feel like that's something that like younger women and women our age are struggling with is like all men aren't created equal. So it's like that's why niggas be going through like the alpha and beta and sigma thing. Cause it's like, yeah, there are men who don't mind being dominated by women. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They're still men, but I feel like sometimes like, and this is something that kind of comes up in Love is Blind. It's like you can't fucking date somebody that's identical to you. It don't work. Like a lot of people try to date people that are just like that should just be their friends. You know what I'm saying? It's like we like all the same stuff. Well, you're probably her friend, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you probably should. That's probably your buddy. That's not your. That's my shoot your partner, and you have these romantic feelings and all this other stuff. Not to say that friends don't have that, and that can't be a thing. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, you need some similar interests to the person that you're going to partner with, but that's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Then like, like throughout the years, that's something that I've noticed amongst people. So it's like, to your point, like, oh yeah, now as a young woman, you get to have whatever choice that you want to make, which is good. You could do whatever with your career, all that other stuff. But know what you want from a man. It don't let that be defined by the money. So it's like if you want a man to lead in a certain kind of way, that means you're gonna have to follow in a certain kind of way. Because it's the same thing for men. The conversation around it for men are just different. Like Julian said, like we have kind of been conditioned to like, if you're a good man, you're not gonna hold the money over your wife. You're not gonna do certain stuff. You're not gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Where if I feel like for women, it's being a good woman is only in like a non-threatening type of place or a non-dominating kind of place because of the power and the money. But now it's like women are CEOs and certain kind of shit. So it's like, as like you can't downplay yourself because now you fucking your career up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that's a good point because, like, from my own personal experience, I mean, in our marriage, that's conversations that Kelsey has had to have and still sometimes has to remind me that I get so work focused and just centered. Sometimes I allow stuff to fall by the wayside at home in between me and her. And, then we'll get into these little disagreements. And in my head, I'm like, but I'm doing this, I'm killing shit at work. I got this going on, working on this, I'm telling you about this. And she like, that's cool. And I appreciate that. However, like our relationship is not in the best space right now because I'm, quality time or because this and that or this and that. I'm like, almost to the point where it's like, she's told me I would settle for a little bit less, financially, if that means I got other stuff from you supplementing that. You know what I'm saying? As far as what really matters to me in our relationship. And I'm like, that's real. Now, granted, I know that don't mean you don't enjoy this money.
That's
but
a slippery slope, sister.
You also trying to bring it to the forefront that, hey, that I also don't see you as just a paycheck. And to me, like that's where it resonates for me, where I'm like, you know what, she still sees my value beyond the stress that I put on myself to bring money into the household. Even with that and appreciating that, I still see you as way more than that, or the most important parts of you are greater than that.
Yeah. I think
and
that's it right there.
I think, like we were kind of touching on as far as from like, if I had to think about it from a woman's perspective, like Demisha said, with this generation, what you heard reverberated so much was, you don't need no man, don't depend on no man, you don't need no man. And I think we ran with that so much without really understanding where that came from, which is I don't want you to depend on no man for money or for this or for that, because I want you to be able to focus on these other things that are way more important to y'all. Should be more important to y'all than the money, who's making more money in our relationship. No, so you know what? No, I want you to be financially set so you can actually really find a good man for the right reasons, not because I need this man to survive and he needs me to,
Yeah. No, that's real.
Yeah.
And I think it worked on the flip side. Like, you don't need a man. No, you don't. These girls, whatever. Have a whole bunch of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the flip side of that narrative that was pushed for men and little boys. You know what I'm saying? Like we're watching. That's literally what the whole Drake and Kendrick beef is about. It's about how you spend that other time. And to your point, Drake was like, but I work the most. Yeah. And then Kendrick was like, but you're not doing this other shit too.
Right.
And then it's just like, and it's like a real ideology thing. And that's kind of what we're talking about. Even like for the women, it's like, if you have the ideology that you want a man to only view a man in a certain type of way, then that limits the type of men that you get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like you got to be really careful about what you value in people because you can't have everything.
No.
You
No,
know
you
what I mean?
can't.
So it's
You
like
can't have everything. That's true.
can't have everything. So it's like you can have the nigga that you say all about the money and XYZ, but some shit comes with that.
Yeah.
You
What's
know what I'm
important
saying?
to you though, when you strip all the rest of this away, what is the most important stuff to you? Because that's the
Mm.
stuff you need. The other stuff is nice if you can get it. It's nice if you get it for a period of time or for sometimes. But is that the shit that if you don't ever see it or experience it again, is that gonna make or break this relationship?
Right.
No. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's just always interesting. I mean, I love talking about the dynamics between men and women and just society, different generations, how that shaped us, how it continues to shape our perspectives and views on different things. And
Fire. Well, all right, y'all. Y'all got anything to plug before we get out of here?
man, I'm just happy to be back on here with y'all. I definitely
Oh
have missed it,
yeah.
you know. I definitely missed just talking to y'all and touching on different topics. And yeah, I'm happy to be doing this again.
Yes, sir. We about to run this shit all the way up. Demi, you got something? Who knows if Demi's even there? She
Well,
didn't turn her camera off on us. Now
yeah.
we can
If
drone on
if
her.
if Demisha is not there, I will just speak for her. I'm sure she wouldn't mind, but I'm sure she's just happy to be back on here as well. Be proud of our brothers to
Yeah,
be
man. We getting it. We
anytime
killing it.
we get to match our wits, especially
And
when
you
it
got
comes
some time
to
this
our
week too.
relationship.
So we gonna run a couple episodes up, brother.
Please.
We gonna
That's
get
that.
back in. We gonna get back in.
Yeah, we got time.
So, all right, I'm gonna end this one. Thanks for listening. Oh yeah,
Oh
we
no,
doing
we got one more
Terrible.
thing to plug. Y'all show on the 30th. We need to plug
Oh
that.
yeah,
We
October
gotta plug that.
30th. Souls of Liberty, Alexia Simone, City Winery, St. Louis. Uh, grab your tickets online. Just Google Souls of Liberty, City Winery, Alexia Simone, City Winery. We're gonna pop right up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good show. We're working on the visuals, getting everything together. I'm super excited about it. Like it's opening up a new era of social liberty. I'm announcing that now. This is a new era that we're about to enter into. I'm definitely gonna build with you on. But no, I'm excited. I haven't really performed this long.
Mhm.
That's something I realized like, oh, I used to perform a lot. I have not performed this long in a very long time. And I'm definitely feeling it as far as like keeping up with everything. And it's all new music that we haven't performed too.
Mhm.
So I don't think I've ever really, of course, we've always performed new music, but it always seemed like we had something older to kind of latch on to.
Yeah.
Where a lot of these songs, outside of maybe two, like we have maybe three. Yeah, three. We haven't performed the rest.
Yeah.
So it'll be something. It's one for the ages, as they
Yeah.
say.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. And we'll have new merch there too. I'm making a new announcer here, making a black SBI shirt, the black box. We haven't had the black on black with the white. So
And we also will have some one-off pieces there too.
oh yeah, I gotta take the pictures
Yeah.
of that too.
We're gonna have some
Yeah.
one-off pieces. Definitely get some feedback.
I'm gonna have the
Some
King's Highway shit. I'm gonna have some Black History Month every month. So we're gonna have some shit for sale too.
definitely gonna have stuff to sell. We may give one of those one-offs away. We're gonna
Oh
see.
yeah. I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. I like that. I like that. People will love that. So
Yeah.
get your tickets. If you're still listening, get your tickets. And we're gonna do better about subscribe, like, all that shit. We're getting our system together, but we on Apple Podcasts right now. We on YouTube, of course. Gonna upload everything there. So we might get to Spotify, might not. I don't know. But we on those two right now. We pushing forward. So keep doing whatever you're doing. Keep listening if you're listening. We
Please.
gearing
And,
it up.
comment too. Let us know what y'all like, what y'all don't like. You know, give some
Yeah.
feedback for sure.
We running it up. All right, y'all. I'm in this. Peace.